All right, here we go, guys. We're playing an English symmetrical tournament. A minute late, but that's not such a big deal. Let's get to it. Oh, looks like we'll be on the higher rating side of this, which I'll be okay with. We're playing the symmetrical variation, which is basically the pawns on starting with c4 and c5. So here we go. Oh, perfect. Let's go into Berserk. Double the points for half the time. And I actually played this, so I'm not yeah, I'm going to be very comfortable berserking for both sides over here. This is pretty much the way that a lot of people play it. We're going to go d5 first. Typically, if you can get this in, this is good. Pawn takes. Pawn takes, interesting. I guess we'll just take on d5 here. Yeah, that was kind... They have knight takes d4, which is the best move here. The idea... Oh, look, they didn't play it. Queen d6, kind of inaccurate because bishop f4. Oh, cool, they didn't play it. Bishop e6, bishop d5. We have the isolated pawn that we want to play against, so we're simply going to put pressure on it. Here we go, bishop to d5. Ideas like bishop takes in the future. And let's play rook to d7, rook over to d8, and just pile up on this pawn. Perfect. I guess they might be thinking like rook to d2 or something. Let's go bishop d5, queen to d5. A little bit of pressure on this knight. Trades are good for us because we have the... oh, okay, just a free piece, I guess. I don't know why they wouldn't just play like knight h4 here to defend. So yeah, just a free piece. Now d4 looks like it will fall next. And knight takes d4 comes here with good tempo because now I come with knight takes on e2 check. Perfecto. Perfecto. And oh, that's game. Here we go, guys. On to the next one. On to the next one. Boop, boop. All right, and with that win, we're in first place here. Let's go. This variation they're playing right up here is really interesting. Oh, actually, it's not shared on there. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, no, this is not set up yet correctly, so this is not really good. All right, let's go ahead and berserk. Knight to f3. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust this in a moment. Let's go d4. Bishop b7 here is pretty interesting, though. d5, this is a very good pawn structure for us. We got an 1800 here. Pawn to e4. Bishop to e2. I guess the plan was to trade off, which I'm definitely not against. Give me the bishop pair. Perfect. Bishop takes. Bishop e3. For this pawn structure, you know, not having the bishop is actually quite okay because this bishop can be a very bad piece. But we're going to try to prove that this is a very good piece for us. So yeah, new idea is to play pawn f4. And then bishop f3 and hopefully prepare pawn to e5 in the future. I think pawn takes here just wins the pawn on d6. Perfect. e6 pawn now is very weak. And probably this rook to d1. Yeah, this rook to d1, not this one. This one probably either goes to e1 or maybe stays here. So let's put the rook to d1 here, just adding more pressure. And let's go queen back to d3, simple chess. Still putting the pressure there. The new threat e5. I think we're winning a piece now on d7 here, right? I think we just win that guy right there. Okay. So queen just takes on d7 now. Rook takes over here. Tit aliens, thanks for the follow. All right, they want to play the knight to f5, so let's try to hem them in. If they go h5, we just play h3. We're just trying to not let this knight get into the game. Oh, you know what? A nice idea here is knight e4, knight to f6 check, and that can lead to checkmates. We only have one open file, so of course we want to dominate this. You can see here, black's just having a terrible game right now. Oof. Pieces are not active, and they're just not controlling any good squares here. My bishops could do a bit better here. But first things first, I want to bring this knight to this glorious f6 square. Then the knight truly won't be able to move, or else we have the Arabian knight mate. a5, interesting move, I guess. Oh, you know what I can do? Oh, they stopped that idea. So let's go bishop f3, knight f6 check, maybe about winning the rook over here in some variations. Looks like they saw it because they stopped it. Let's go b3. What's the killer move here? Pawn takes. Let's go knight f6 check. Pawn takes. I'll take the pawn if given for either one of these. My king has plenty of escape squares. And let's go rook to d8. The idea here is like rook takes, bishop takes check. And you know what? Let's go g5 here. I don't need to do this, but I wanted to. So rook takes check and then bishop check here. All right, rook check. Bishop check. Bishop takes and then pawn takes here. And this should just be an easy winning endgame here. Sure, pawn takes. That's okay. And king f2, and then, yeah, we're going to win up here. This is a easy enough endgame for me to win. h4. Let's not give him any hope. H takes g5. Nope. The king will go to e5, and then we'll win this e6 pawn. And the king, I guess, can just run back and forth here. I could even bring my bishop to win the g6 pawn here, too. And, yeah, this king's not even going to get in to even win this pawn. This is a good time to resign. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. Sorry. Usually I do this before stream, but I forgot to actually add in the second person's timing here. So bear with me if you will. Let's see. Can we see this now? Or is it this one right here? Ish. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do that. I'm trying to problem solve. This is a little hard. Ugh. We'll just enjoy the games for now. Later on, I can get the timing in there. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and berserk here. And knight f3. This is a simple plan here. A lot of times you just get really good control over the center of Mifi and Keto. So let's see how we do here as white. Bishop over to g2. And let's castle first. I will play d4. Just give me a moment. d4. Knight takes. Queen takes. The queen is not so vulnerable here. Queen to d3, just in case there are any good, what's it called? Oh gosh, e4 is not the move I was wanting to play right away here, but it's a decent enough move. Typically I have e4 ready just in case they play bishop to f5. b3 allows the bishop to come out now. And then we're going to play h3 here because I don't like the maneuver of knight g4, e5. Here we go, h3, stopping this guy. And this is what happens in a lot of these variations. As you can see, it's really hard for black even to maneuver around here. Let's go a4. The bishop will probably go to c6. Now rook rook ac1. We're going to do what's called the Marazzi hop. Rook e1. The knight's going to jump to d5 here. And, well, actually, this is interesting. Yeah, we'll go to d5. This is called the Marazzi hop. Typically, they'll take. Pawn takes back is interesting. This pawn takes is interesting, too. We'll take it classical. The idea now is just to put pressure on the backwards pawn here. Knight d7 is a move. Bishop to d4. Knight to e5. Queen to c3. And then, oh, interesting, they played it this way. Oh, this is actually pretty good. They can win a pawn now, or the exchange. So I have to take now. Oh, that's not good for me because of the opposite color bishops. But, we'll make lemonade here. Rook over to e1. And now we're going to have to try to go for some kind of kingside jiu-jitsu. So f4, g4, g5. That's the new plan here. f4. They'll probably play queen f5 and try to make some trades. Nope. g4, g5. This is the idea. Let's go queen c2 just real quick. I don't want to make any kind of craziness over there. But g5 is the new threat, so I can win on e7. Perfect. g5. Bishop's going to have to retreat, and we're going to get a free tempo by taking on e7 here. And rook check, and then we're going to be up an extra pawn for no good reason. Ooh, this moose move was actually pretty good. All right, let's take on e7. And let's see, what's the move here? f5. The hope is to go like f6 or something and attack this king. Bishop e5 is a... is this... Okay, let's go f6 now. Rook e8 is the new checkmating idea. Mm-hmm. I might have been off a tempo here. And it looks like they just fell for the back rank check, man. I got lucky on that one. So my time's a little bit low there, but I got lucky on that one. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Okay, so that's for that one. So this has to be for this one. So maybe I need to go to properties real quick to... Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so this is kind of working out now. I just got to put it on the right one now. So I got 3 minute right there for them. 1900. Let's go into Berserk. We're in first place still, so I have time to edit while I'm playing. Obviously, I don't want just double my time. So I need to go, I think, up on here. All right, G6, Bishop G7. Let's castle. And again, just like last time, it's almost like playing the exact same plan here for white and black. If they don't take, I like to do this reroute of knight C7, knight E6. And let's go ahead and do that. Knight C7. A little trap here you can also play. We'll add H6 here in here, just kicking the bishop a little bit back. We play pawn to B6. And a lot of people here blunder with like knight to B5 because they think this is a pin, which it is, but you can simply just take here because the knight is protecting. Obviously, king H7 guards that. Ooh, is that just a free pawn? Me likey free pawns. Knight to E6, perfect timing, attacking here. And, thank you. I try. Queen here, and probably knight will jump to D4. You're gonna see how beautiful this one is. Thank you. Is that pronounced Arena? YouTuber, huh? I'll have to check out your channel. So here they stopped me from my idea. Let's go Queen C7. Oh, you know what? I missed that the knight can jump to D5 here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? Queen B8, Bishop B7. I think this is okay. Yeah. I gotta help support, man. You gotta help support. We gotta support each other. At least those in the community. Bishop B7. And now it's perfect timing to go knight to D4 here. Typically, I posted it on the Twitch channel if you've checked it out yet. But I do a lot of Saturdays. And I do like during the day, like at least during the day right now for me, which is 2 p.m. Because I really like to play the, what's it called? Oop, they just missed it. Look at that. Check-in takes. I like to do these thematic tournaments, which is basically everyone plays the exact same opening. So you get it as white and black. And this is what I'm playing right now. So yeah, this is the one I typically like to play in. So a lot of times at this time. And on the weekends and sometimes in the evenings for me. Where are you from? Let's go. Oh, let's go for the interesting move G5. The idea here is queen takes on G5, attacking. Here we go. Bishop A6 check is almost working. I'm really curious what they're going to play here. I'm hoping that they take here. Nope. Oh, they found the good move. Okay, a little bit of pressure there. They'll probably bring the knight back to F3. Bishop check here, a little trade secret. King G1. Now knight takes on F3. And they have to go King E1 here. And then queen takes G2. I have actually, what you're seeing right now is actually the new format for me streaming, at least for the Lead Chess and for the chess.com. What I like about this one, that the way I'm using it right now, is that this can actually be used a lot for my short format, which is for YouTube, as you probably know. And so, but it's also decent because when I'm streaming, it's actually a full screen. So this is my new way of doing that. Plus, you know, I have too many goals. I have so many things that I'm working on. What about you? How many followers do you have on YouTube? What's your goal? Pawn takes, and now I'm threatening checkmate over here. And look at that. The pawn even stops the rook right there. I said it stopped it. There we go. It's checkmate. All right, I'm going to have to adjust this real quick. Sorry. But when it's done, it's done. So there we go. Oh, yeah, wait a second. No, whoa. That needs to be on lock, dude. Chessboard should not be moving at all. Okay, let's go back over here. And where's the time for us? I think it should be over there. I guess I'm going to have to wait till the game starts. Sorry, this is going to look a little weird for a little bit. Okay, so there you go. That's what it looks like. Let me berserk, but I got 18 seconds here, so let's use it to our advantage. Now I'm going to scroll up and make this. And perfect. There we go. That's a little bit off. That's a little bit off. Oh, gosh. B6. Oh, my gosh. I just had to make a move there. I was trying to make the edit, but that took a lot longer than I wanted to. B6 is not typically the move I like to play here. All right. That'll be good for now. I got to play some chess. E6. So I do know a line like this, so we're going to try this out. Oh, actually, now I know exactly what I'm doing here. A6, we're going to be playing what is called the... what is it called? Not the stone wall. The hedgehog. So this actually is... I transpose or turn this opening into a Sicilian. It's pawns up very slowly here. We're going to put pressure on c4. Ooh, a 2100. That's going to be a little bit difficult. They know how to play these systems very well. The idea is to get d5 in. As you can see here, though, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6 pieces are ready to defend against the square. We have ideas, though. Here we go, knight e5. They're preparing for the kingside attack. The knight takes on c4 is one of our ideas. Knight back to d7. So now they should play pawn there. Now we get a free tempo for b5. They shouldn't take, because if they do, at least right now, the knight is unprotected. Knight g6. And now, now they got this e6 idea. Knight here. I guess we'll just take. We are getting into some trouble here, guys. And I guess the knight will jump to e5 here. So this is a good square for my knight. Knight d5 is a power move here. f6 is a great move here. All right, perfect. They gave me that free tempo I was really needing. Pawn takes, rook e8. If f6, do we take? I think we have to. And then knight takes on f6 will be nice. Okay. Pawn takes, rook takes. This is becoming very, very interesting. Let's go f6 now. Rook takes idea. This is more about survival than anything else at this point. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, I have to be careful there. Bishop to f8. If I can get rid of this bishop, that'd be perfect. Let's go ahead and take. Knight takes check is good. Let's go knight c5 here. Knight f8. Knight f8 I think is the right move. Knight g6. Knight to g6. This is really bad for me now. No! Because knight h6 is checkmate there. Dang it. Yeah, I messed that one up. Yeah, that's going to be game for me, unfortunately. Oh. Let's see here. A portfolio? What is going on here? What are you, a bot? I got a bot with me. All right, here we go. Oh, with that one, I lost the advantage too, but that's okay. Here we go. I'm back into the game. Knight to c3. Knight to f3. We're going to go g3 here. Hit that center. Pawn takes on d5. Bishop to g2. This is exactly what we're running in a lot of these lines. Knight takes d5. Now we have this open diagonal over here. Funny enough, I actually kind of play this more from the black perspective. a3. The idea will be to play rook b1 and then pawn to b4 to open up the queen side. Perfecto! And by b5 is a great move for me because now the a7 pawn, is backwards. Knight takes, king takes, queen takes is bishop e3 typically. Bishop takes is also a move here. Bishop e3, queen e4 check, king back to g1. This is all very, very typical. Queen to a4, attacking the backwards pawn. We're going to use this c6 square as our pivot square. So bishop to d2, I guess I could play. And then rook over to c1. Yeah, let's go rook c1 here, because a7 pawn is unprotected. I'm going to try to win this square. Again, if I get the rook to c6, I should just be better here. And I've used this plan for a lot. Oh, that's okay. I'm in it for the journey. It's not about money for me. Let's go h4. This is a very typical move. They're trying to play h5 and create some weaknesses here. So yeah, bishop e3. If they play rook c8, I'll probably just trade and then take on a7. That's what I'll be doing. At least that's what I will try for. d4 is almost good here, but not good enough. Let's go bishop e3. If d4, they have queen e4 here. Perfect. Rook c6. This is what we wanted. Oh, I missed bishop f4 here right away. Awesome. They let us get away with it. Bishop f4. So now we're going to win this rook. And this should just be a winning position. Oh, I guess just rook takes. Okay. Queen e4. If they want to win the pawn, they're going to have to trade. Okay. Let's double the rooks. Rook takes on e7, rook takes on a7, and also just rook trades are good for us. Okay. Bishop takes, rook e8, rook over to c8. Check. Takes. Check. And then we're going to have some mates around here. Check. Check. And mate. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Well, with that one, we're taking first place now. Oh, yeah, it doesn't give... Okay, there we go. We got the standings back here, so we're in first place, guys. All right, let's do it again. Knight f3. I love this idea. g3. Bishop g2. The b6 lines are surprisingly pretty decent in this one. I really got to learn how to play them a bit better, though, huh? Let's go e3 and then d4. The idea for me is that I'd like... Oh, perfect. Let's go pawn takes pawn up, and then white is better here. Backwards pawn, remember? Rook e1. Yes. Oh, good, good, good. They didn't play the good move. The good move was to play rook c8. All right, bishop e3. And then pawn b3. And then rook to c1. Perfect. They're trying to get maybe b5 in. And one of the nice moves here is knight to c6 in the future here too. I am loving this position. Oh, perfect. Pawn takes, so we should win at least a pawn here. Let's see here. Oh, we're not winning a pawn. How interesting. I guess bishop h3. e6 pawn looks a little bit interesting there. I don't know. Maybe giving him the long diagonal was not the best idea here, though. Let's go. Oh gosh, what is the move here? Queen c2, and then maybe the rook to d1 here. These are what are called hanging pawns, so they're a little bit weak here. All right, knight to e2. Now the square here is weak. d5 is a little bit weak here. Perfect. Let's go rook to d1. The trade here was not bad for me. You know what? Knight g5 could be bad for me, though. Okay. Let's go bishop g2 and just try to make some trades. Knight takes, king takes. b6 is hanging. Perfect. Let's take some free pawns. Rook takes d6 is a new idea. Bishop back. Knight g4, queen e2. We'd like a good knight versus a bad bishop. Oh, okay. Is pawn takes just good here? Knight takes. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. Let's go queen to d3, I guess. Oh, I blundered that. Yeah, because this is a move. All right, queen takes on d4. The rooks trade. Knight e4 or something. I have the queen check, though, so they have to be careful. Uh-oh. This is not the best for me. I did get some pawns, though, so it's not the worst for me either. That was a really nice move by them with that d5. All right, let's go queen to d3. Okay, rook to e2. All right, f4 here. Now I could jump my knight to d5. Perfect. h3 is coming into the future. Even queen f3 is a nice move here because the queen is unprotected here. So maybe there'll be some tactics with us just winning that guy. Or that lady, shall we say. All right, queen to f3. Pawn takes here. All right, h3. They're going to play the knight back to f6. Let's take. Let's take. Not really moves I want to play, but I think are pretty much forced. They're going to play rook e7 here. Rook over. g5 is the idea. Rook to d6, winning another pawn here. Perfect. Two passed pawns look pretty good to me. So rook takes. Rook over. Pawn up. And now we got to try to run these passed pawns. King f4. g6. Rook check. Rook checkmates. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe that happened. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and berserk. Here we go. Knight c6, g6, bishop g7. Come on, guys. It's the same thing we do as white, and it's for black. That's why I like playing this line. Cuts down on time that we have to learn new things. Who wants to learn? All right, let's go d4 here. Knight to a4 is a very annoying variation. I actually have to learn this one because I get into bad positions with this one. Here we go. Queen c7. Rook b1 typically gets played to play b4. Now bishop to d2. And then I've been playing b6 in these lines. Let's just take. Bishop takes, and I'll play b6 here. Okay. Bishop b7. Unfortunately for me, this is like probably one of the better ways that this opening has been going for me. Let's play bishop b7 here. The hope is that they'll play d5, and I'll jump into e5 here. Perfect. Knight e5. Knight takes. Bishop a6. Rook over. b5 is the idea. Okay. Let's go e6 here. e4 will probably get played. Oh, I missed knight takes on c4 there. Dang it. Yeah, that was my fault. Pawn takes. Knight takes. Queen a7. The good part about this, the pawn structure is a little bit more favorable for me now. f5. And then rook over to e8. This is interesting. All right, rook e8. Knight g4 is one of the ideas. Perfect. A little bit of pressure here. The hope is that they'll trade. Nope, they didn't trade right away. So let's go knight back to f6. And maybe bishop b7, bishop a8. Since this bishop's not doing anything. A4 would have been a nice move earlier. Our opponent's playing very, very well right now. All right, bishop b7. And then bishop back to a8. Perfect. Let's take and check. Check again. Let's go g5. g4 maybe. Okay. We both have decent knights here. Whoa. Let's go knight f3. Pawns take. Queen takes. Hoping for queen b2. No. Knight to d4 here. Yeah, I think that might be a mistake. Because now I have rook f3. Perfect. Rook takes on e4. Is probably going to be hung. And also queen e5 is strong here too. All right, queen here. Threatening queen takes g3. I don't think it's checkmate. Queen takes. Rook check here. So we win the rook at least, I think. What is happening here? Oh, who follow? Thank you. Okay, so rook just takes. Oh, knight f6 check. Rook check here. Knight f3 check and takes. Oh, and they can't take back because, wow, that worked out. Don't ask me how, but it did. King over. Check. Wow, they're getting checkmated here now, too? Wow. A tactical slugfest. Perfect. Oh, and we are still in first place here, guys. Let's keep moving forward. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, let's berserk. Knight c6, e6. And then the idea is to play d5 as soon as possible here, messing up the pawn chain. Typically, these players do not like a messed up center, so we're trying to mess up the center. At least that's been from my experience. Pawn takes. Yeah, this is really interesting. I'm not sure if this is a good line for them. So queen c7, knight f6. All right, bishop to d6. Pawn takes was what I'm assuming will happen. Oh, interesting, pawn there. Okay, pawn takes. Queen takes. And then I'll just castle, I guess. I mean, they could take on d4 here. This is a pretty strong move. They probably think that the knight's defending, but it's not, right? It's in a pin, so they can definitely take. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go, 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 go. So they take there. Pawn takes. Now they can go queen takes. Let's castle. Knight takes they can play now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, interesting. They didn't do it. Let's go bishop a6 for a free tempo. Pawn c5 here. Another free tempo. And hopefully we'll be able to take on e5. Oh, a nice move by them. A very nice move. Let's go queen b7 here. The bishop's hanging, or else I would have just liked to have taken. But also, if I move the bishop, like say b7, then they had knight b5, and that's really annoying. Why is everybody annoying me today? Why don't you say so? Yeah, I'm quite okay with the trade. Sorry if... Oh, you know what? They could just take this guy right here for free. Oh, good. They missed it. All right. I guess bishop back to e7. Bishop takes knight g4. Oh, gosh. What am I doing in this position? I'm giving this away. Knight d6 is strong. Bishop takes on c5 is strong. Well, they're just being nice to me now, huh? Gosh, everything I'm looking at just looks terrible. Let's go bishop back. Knight h6. Only move. Pawn takes. Like, just all my pieces are just not coordinated enough. Rook over. Rook takes b2. This would be very strong because g2 would be a weak square for them. Okay, they did the best move. Oh, gosh. Let's go f6 here. Rook takes. Double threats over here. Rook takes. Looks like they got a little too fancy for their own britches. Even I could have even played rook takes there too, so. Oh, they're just dropping everything now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. e3. Pass pawns must be pushed. Also, another big idea is rook to f2, and I've already figured out some checkmating ideas. Knight f5, rook check, and then mate. Ideas are in the air, assuming they run to the corner. And let's go for that. Knight f5. And then check. Check. And then mate. There we go. All we need is a pawn and a piece. Let's do this. And we are in first place still with 32 points, but we need to keep it going. Okay. Here we go. We got white, so let's go knight f3. Oh, they berserked against us. Awesome. Pawn takes, d4. Let's go bishop g2. Knight c3. Knight takes. Knight to b3 here. Is this winning a pawn? Knight takes d5. Bishop g5. Queen takes d5. Huh. Oh, interesting. Let's go king to f1. Because if I take knight g4 check or knight e4 check. Yeah. This is a fun game. All right, here we go. Bishop takes. Queen to d2. If I can get queen h6 in, this would be a very good position for me. Queen f4. So double attack here and here. Let's go h4, h5 idea. This will trap the bishop. Yeah, this is a not a fun position for me. Not fun at all. Although I do have some attacking chances here, which might bear some fruit. This h5 move looks decent enough. All right, knight takes in check. Let's go h5. Pawn takes. Rook check doesn't look too good. Let's go rook check real quick. Bishop f3. I'm assuming knight e3 check will get played. Let's go king g1. No, king over here is best. Pawn takes. Knight c2 check. King f1. Knight takes. Rook takes. Oh my gosh. Knight b3. Pawn takes. I don't know why they gave me an extra free pawn, but that's very much thanked. a4. Oof. Just realized we're running out of pieces here. King over. King over. Okay, king over. King over. King over. Knight to d2. b3, pawn, knight check. King over. Bishop c6. Bishop a4. King over, check. Check, not check. e4. e5. King over, king over, king over, knight over. Pawn, knight b7, knight d6, pawn over. Pawn takes, king over, king over, king over. This is now winning. Okay. But losing on time. Ah! Right at the end. Dang it. Ugh. Yeah, I missed the fork of the rook, but I don't even know how I got back to it. 32. Okay, well, we still got 17 minutes left, so we still have good chances on taking this, but I'm happy with the top 3. I'm not so selfishly. Oh, cool. Let's go for it. We get Berserk, g6. Bishop g7, knight c6. Knight f6, so they're going for this plan. Let's castle, e6, d5. This is what I like to play against this line. Again, these are the players that don't want us to open up the position, so of course we want to open up the position. d5. Pawn takes. And then, you know what? We're going to play knight b4 here. The idea is to take and then take on e3. Yo, how's it going? Knight takes d5. This is perfect for us because you can see how they have this bad pawn here. We do not. We have a good pawn. Bishop a6 is a decent move. The b2 pawn is weak. Things are just going nice and smoothly here. Got the guns going over here. Yeah, you do have to be careful about the diagonal, but strangely enough, I'm never too worried about that. I always feel like I should just be okay. The threat now is to win a pawn with knight takes, queen takes, or bishop takes here because of a nice fork there with the rookies, the rookaroos, right? Okay. Let's go queen to d7 here. If they want to give us the bishop pair, they're more than welcome to. The idea is just really simple. It's an isolated pawn there, so we'll just, okay, bishop b7. We're just going to go play rook to d8 and then put pressure on the pawn. Maybe rook e8 here too, just to threaten the pawn. But just a nice positional advantage here. Let's go. Rook e8. New threat. Take over here. And maybe rook to d8 now. So both rooks are in the center. We've developed with threats. This is like McDonald's because I am loving it. Okay, let's go h6 here. Here they're just looking for trades, which definitely not against at all. Probably knight e5 will get played next. Queen to d6. They'll probably play knight c4. Oh, no, they don't do that. Let's go a6, b5. Just trying to slowly move forward in this position. You have to be careful. Right now, one of the threats is I can't move this knight or else f7 falls. Let's go queen c7 here. Now I could take on c3, and I could take on c5 and check. Let's go b4. Pawn takes. Knight takes. A little bit of a pin here. Queen takes is nice. Knight c2 here actually works here also, huh? Wow. Actually, I'm going to try this out. Let's go knight c2. The idea is that, yeah, we can take the rook. I could take it over here too. Taking on b7 is obviously a good move here too, but just trying to have a little bit of fun here. Okay. Knight takes. Queen c5. Does this work? Pin it and win it. And if the knight moves, we take and check. So we're going to win the rook either way. Rook takes, and we come with this nice discovery, so it's even more game over now. Rook check. Rook takes check. So because there was the queen could have gone back in some of these variations. So by taking this way, we assure the win of this guy. You're not a GM? Thank you. You sound like my mom. Definitely not a GM. Here we go. A5, F5, G5. Oh, well, I guess check there is good enough, huh? And we'll just push some pawns here. No need to get crazy. Let's just make a queen and then end with the ladder mate here. Woo! Oh, no! We're still 1 point down. But how much time left do we have here? We have... Oh, with that win, actually, we jumped to first place. There we go. There we go. We're not a GM, but we're still winning. Oh, cool. A new student. Bad. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Let's berserk. Knight c3. Knight f3, g3. This is a symmetrical English. Castles. Now we can play d4. I like this. Knight takes on d4. Magnus travels before me, of course. Oh, man. Magnus is a beast, man. There's a reason we all love him. b3 here. Nice and simple. Oh, gosh. He just blundered a piece and I missed it. All right. Bishop f4. Let's go. Queen to d2. A little bit of pressure there. Missed the pawn. Not too surprised. He's kind of moving a little fast here. Bishop takes. Let's go h3 with the idea of f4. He'll probably check. And that's okay. Ooh. I was going to say, I think this move of knight g4 check was actually really strong. Queen f3. And I'm not sure here. Actually, I think I will take with the pawn. Aw. Yeah, I have to worry about rook h8 now. I think we just play h4, though. Let's go rook to d1. e5 ideas, g4 ideas. Rook opposite of the queen always looks good. Knight to d5. Knight takes b6. He missed that one. Knight takes. Let's go g4. e5. Pawn takes here. Okay. Knight c6. Pawn takes. Queen takes. Little pressure on the 90. F5. I'm going to go F6 check here, hoping for King G8, because then 97. Oh my gosh, he took. Well, things have changed now. Rook check. And then they should be getting checkmated here, right? Queen F3, which, is there a good way to stop checkmate here on H5? I don't think so. Even knight to G7 here, we're just going to sacrifice. Because Rook G1 check, and just like last time, the queen comes over for mate. Booyah! Booyah! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we're tied for first place, but we are on the bad tiebreakers. But we still have 10 minutes left here, guys, so we have plenty of time to try and snatch that first place. Shimona. Shimona. Let's go. That was just great. I'm happy with that game. Shoot, I might share that one. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. We got 2,200, but we ain't slowing down. Half the time, double the points. Knight C6. Here we go. Same plan each time. Let's fiend Keto. D4. Pawn takes. And then we'll go D6 here. And I'll play the A5 plan here. H6. Queen to D2. King H7. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is exactly what they want here, huh? Oh, they didn't do it. Wow, I am surprised. If they took, they could have made isolated pawn and knight F4. It would have been all attacking there. Knight A4 is a very nice move. Let's go Queen A7. A new maneuver that I've been using a lot is this knight F5, knight D6, knight C4, or knight over there. Okay. Let's go Rook B8 here. Obviously, I don't want to take given the open file here. Trades are okay for me, but not the best. Knight to F5. Knight takes E3. I will take this guy if given the opportunity. Ooh, you know what? I think I actually like knight to D6 here. Let's go knight D6, knight C4 ideas. Oh, you know what? Bishop F4 is a little annoying, huh? Yeah, bishop F4 is annoying. Knight C4. Not sure what the knight's doing there. Oh, look, they do have some pressure on G6. I need to be careful with that. I gotta be careful with that. Knight takes on E3. I guess they finally forced it into me. All right, knight E8, knight to D6, knight C4, and knight F5. They're going for this exact same plan. I don't see how I can stop it, so we're just going to have to allow it. Oh, I could have played pawn F5 there. Even then, I'm not sure if F5 is that great for me. Let's go Queen E7. Trying to bring over some more pieces over here. F5. And then knight E4. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Maybe even G5 is okay for me. Try to go for the attack myself. Knight E4. Pawn takes. E5. G5. Okay. Let's go bishop B7 here. Rook takes. Oh! Just missed that move. Let's go rook F6. Bishop takes. King takes. Queen takes. Queen E7. They missed knight to D7 there, which is nice. Let's go bishop back over here. And H5. We need to try to make sure our bishop can get to like H5 or something. Rook over here. Man, they're just getting manhandled this game. Queen check here is, I wouldn't say it's the best move, but it's definitely a move for them to play. Let's go H5 here. Again, I'm really just trying to give my bishop a square. Because there's just really no squares around here. Alright, rook to D6. Rook to D8. I'm sure he's just getting ready to do the queen check. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, that's game over, I think. Yeah, just queens, right? Ugh, good game. This guy took me out. A very nice game by my opponent. Definitely frustrated. Wah. Alright, next game. Let's see. How is our opponent doing? Well, our opponent lost too. So we're still tied for first place. Oh my gosh. But look, we have this other guy, Nikame, and they are also on fire. So they might even just take the tournament by himself. Where's they at? Are they playing a game right now? Where are they at? Nikame? I don't see them. Okay, let's go. I mean, we can finish this definitely with one more game. A Berserk would be nice. I'm not sure if it even does anything for the timing, other than mess with our opponent psychologically. And I'll take any little advantage I can get. Bishop G7, let's castle. D5, knight, oh, D4, perfect. Let's check this strong centaur. E5 most likely is coming next. E4 ideas are definitely in the future. H6, stopping knight G5, E4 ideas. Bishop F5. Oh, I just missed it. B5 can get played. Let's go E4 here. Let's have some fun. Knight takes. Up, yep, there he goes. So does a win here give me 3 points? 39, 40, 41. I don't know if it does. I don't know if the win does. Okay, so knight C3. Bishop takes. Rook E2. And who knows, maybe we're just losing a pawn here anyways. Okay, what is going on here? I don't know. Queen F6. There's 92 check ideas. Of course, taking there is an idea. Lots of different stuff going on here. Oh, man. Okay. So knight takes here is pretty much forced. Bishop takes knight E2 check. Okay. And rook takes here. I don't think this does anything, does it? We'll go this route. At least I get the bishop pair here. Rook A2, so now I win a pawn. B6, we're not going to lose the pawn. Uh-oh. Knight to D7 here. Gives him time to defend. C5. Let's go pawn takes. Rook takes. This is my only chance, but it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Yes, this is not looking good. Rook C7. Oh, but then they have Rook B7 here. Oh, gosh. Bishop to D4. Rook B7. Maybe I can create some kind of counterplay here. No, it's not looking good for the home team. Rook to D3. Rook to D2, I guess. Yep. Let's go rook back. And then that's okay. I guess rook takes there. Bishop E5. Bishop takes A5. Oof, yeah. The best I could do now is a draw. Rook over here. Knight D7, knight C6. Rook over to C5. Knight check. Oh, gosh darn it. H5. Rook C3. H4. King up. Okay, rook to D3. Maybe they can check here. It doesn't really do too much. Rook over here. Okay, rook back. Ah, but knight check here wins the rook. Ah, that's game. All right, good tournament, good tournament. Dang it. Failed right at the end there. Well, at least we were a chance. Oh, wow, look at that. And he still kept it. Yeah, so even if this Eichmann, he won his game too. So, oh, wow, that'd have been crazy because then we would have all been there at the exact same time. Dang it, I should have gone on pause. We've only got 2 minutes left. I guess I'll just go ahead and finish the last game. No need to berserk as the time wouldn't matter. I can't force them to do it anyways. And Lead Chess is interesting that even though the tournament's over, they still keep the games. On chess.com, once the tournament's over, they just stop the games, which I kind of like. I don't want to, I mean, who wants to keep playing in that kind of position? Let's go queen to d2, and we're going to keep putting pressure on this pawn here on d6. I guess e5 will have to get played. But now there's some weaknesses with the d5 and d6 pawn. e4 here, perfect timing. Knight e3 is coming into the future. And actually, I'll probably... we'll go h4 here. If they do take, then I'll get the open h file here, which hopefully will be a bit beneficial for me. I was like, I guess I could play pawn f6 here. Knight e3, knight to d5. This looks like a great square for our piece. Perfect timing. Which knight? I guess this knight, so we don't get this guy trapped. And then knight takes. Bishop back to e3, so bishop b6 ideas. Pawn takes. Don't threaten me with the good time. I take free pawns when I can get them. So bishop over here, attacking. Rook over. And they have to be careful with tactics here. Rook takes, knight takes, check will win the queen. And that's exactly what happened. Just perfect timing. Check and takes. Oh my gosh. We got it right before the bell, but I don't think that matters. Yeah, because we're 1 point behind. But hey, we did our best, guys. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. This was a very fun tournament where we got to play the English from the white and black perspective. This was the symmetrical variation. If you haven't already, go and give us a follow. If not, I will see you guys later. Oh, you want to play a game? Sure. Send me a challenge. What time control do you want to play, though?